Hello YouTube, this is Agent Games 35 here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Minecraft server on a Mac. So I'm making this tutorial because I remember when I first tried to make a Minecraft server on my Mac, and it was hard to find a good tutorial that covered everything you need to make one. And also, instructions for things on the computer are usually for PCs. And then you have to search, extra stuff to find more information about Macs. But, anyway, when I made one, it was kind of annoying, and I had to, piece together all the information I found in different tutorials, video or written tutorials. So, I want to make a more complete tutorial today. So, yeah. The first thing I'm going to do is, the first thing I think you should do is, there's this website you should go to called Can I Host a Minecraft Server.com. And here is Can I Host a Minecraft Server. I need to check whether or not you can run one, how many people it'll hold. And the reason why I'm taking you to this website is because you should know how many people you'll be able to hold in the server. Because when I first made the server, a lot of people were having connection problems, and then I ran this test and realized that it said I could run 2 people at a time or something. So if you really want to get interested in making one, you should you should know how many people you can hold. So yeah. Because you might have not have enough technical capabilities, and then if you don't, it's sort of not worth trying. If you want to run a successful server, so it takes you to this website called speedtest.net. It's an internet speed check, and you can check what your internet speed is. So begin test, and if you didn't know, you have 2 kinds of internet speeds, download and upload speed. Download is downloading information off the internet and stuff, or just downloading things onto your computer. That's what most people care about, so that's why it's usually higher than upload. Upload speed is different. It's how long, it's the rate at which you can upload things to the internet, so putting things from your computer onto the internet. And that's what we're mostly worrying about for servers. So you can see my upload speed is much slower than my download speed. So, what is your connection speed, upload speed in mbits per second? That's megabits. So 0.64. Download speed 5.09. 5.09. And how much RAM does your computer have? That's how much memory the computer itself has, not the hard drive. You can go to the Apple logo at the top left, click about this Mac. It'll say under memory, it'll say how many gigabytes you have here or whatever. So I have 4 gigabytes of RAM after memory. It says in megabytes. There are 1024 megabytes in a gigabyte, I think. So 1024 times 4, because it's 4 gigabytes, is 4096. Tell me what I can run. Not really, you can host a maximum of 2. So, if you get a result like this, it's really not worth trying to get a successful server running. Just so you know. But I still use it sometimes I still make servers sometimes to play with people at my house, or some people from other places. Anyway, that's how many people you can run on a server. So here's how to really start making the server. For a plain vanilla server with no plugins and stuff, you can go to minecraft.net and go to the download section. I'm gonna log in here. Agent 9649. Go to download. And here, multiplayer server after the Minecraft official download. if you want to run a server on any OS or without GUI, you can see this tutorial. Here's the download Minecraft server.jar. Click on it. You have chosen to open Minecraft server.jar. So, save file. Minecraft server.jar, open executable file. No, actually don't open it. Don't open it. Show it in Finder. Well, this is for Firefox. You might get to. It's different for every browser. Anyway, get to the Finder section with it. Here it is in Downloads. So now I'm gonna make a file. Well, you need a folder to run the server. And this one's gonna be called tutorial server because it's the server I'm making for the tutorial. I'm gonna put in documents, but you don't need to put in documents. It can be anywhere you want. But I'm gonna put it in documents because that's what I want to do. So, take Minecraft server.jar, put it in here. Next, tutorial setting up a server. I'm gonna go to the Minecraft Wiki tutorial called tutorial setting up a server. And this isn't because I forgot to make a server in the middle of the video. It's because you can go down to there's a Mac OS X section on this article. And there's this code here under setting up Minecraft server right here. And it's in this box. You want to copy and paste it. And once you do that, you should go to Finder, Applications. You have this application that comes with every Mac. It's called Text Edit. Open it. And then here it is. It's a text editor. And you can go to Format and do Make Plain Text or do Command Shift T. We want it to look like this, not with the stuff on the top. You paste the code in there. And there's some things you should edit on this. Like for example right here, it says like -xms1g space. -xms1g, yeah, you want to change that to at least 2g. And this is how much RAM you're dedicating to your server. So if you don't have that much RAM, you don't want to make it too high. But if you have it at 1g, that's gigabytes, on each of those, it's probably gonna like be super laggy, or it might not even be able to run. So save this as start.command under documents, your server file, and save it with the minecraft.jar. Now if you go to applications and then utilities, you'll find terminal. That also comes with the Mac. And then I can open up the server file here. Documents, tutorial server. C8. So in this terminal window, you want to type in chmod space a plus x space. You need the space at the end. Drag your start.command file in here afterwards, and then press return. And what you just did there is gave it permission to run the start.command file. Because for some reason on Macs you need the start.command, so because you can't run the Minecraft server.jar directly, it doesn't work, and you get all these errors. I think you need to make the start.command, and the reason why you did the chmod space a plus x space thing is because that gives it permission to run it. You couldn't run the start.command thing otherwise. So click on that. Open. And here you have these two windows to run the server. It keeps saying all these warning messages because it's saying failed to load these files you need, but then it just loads it right afterwards. Yeah, and it's preparing the world to run it, and it's done now. So I'm gonna stop the server by using the stop command. If you know how if you've been on servers where it says use commands like / and then do something, you can do that on the terminal, or you can also do it from this box here. And you don't need to do a slash, just type it in, because only commands work on this. So you do stop, and that officially stops the server. And then now you can go back to the server file. Here, you have these new files that made now. This is how you can do some stuff here, like you can ban players. Here, I'll show you how to ban players. Like, let's say I want to ban myself. I'll type in that. And then if you want to ban someone else, you have to do enter and then type someone else. And then you can save that, and then these players are banned. And you can only edit these files when the server is not running. You can ban specific IPs here, although no one really does that because a lot of people have dynamic IP addresses that change. And then they can just get back on once their IP address changes. You can opt players, which means they can use any commands. Here, the same way. I'm going to opt myself. Now I'm an op, yay. Here's an important whitelist. I'll do that afterwards. Here's an important one. This is server.properties is where you change the options of your server. Like, for example, and allow nether true. If you don't want people to be able to enter the nether, you do false instead of true. And don't erase the equal sign or the words under the options or anything, because that's just going to mess up the options. Level name world, if you have another map file that you want to put in the folder and then it wouldn't run world, you do that instead. Allow flight false, that means you can't use flying mods on the server. Server port, all Minecraft servers run under the default port 25565, but you can change that to something similar, like 25560 or something. And then when people try to get onto your server, they'd have to type in, after your IP, they'd have to type in colon 25560. And that's why you see some people have servers where you do colon and then 255 something like that. What are some other important ones? Level seed, world seeds in Minecraft, you can use that here too. Server IP, you generally want to leave that blank. It makes it like a strict IP to get onto your server, but that doesn't always work. Max build height 256. Spawn NPCs, true. If you want to make your server private so only whitelisted people can get on, you do true. I'm gonna whitelist my server. Spawn animals, true. Online mode, true. If you say false on this, it means it's less protected, I think. I don't think it means that it's not online. PvP, true. Like player versus player. Difficulty 1. So for the difficulty section here, 0 is peaceful, 1 is easy, 2 is normal, and 3 is hard. And that's how you manage it here. Game mode 0. For this one, 0 means your default game mode is survival, and 1 is creative. Max player is 20. I'm going to make it like 5 for mine. The maximum amount of players at a time on the server. Spawn monsters, true. Yeah, message of the day. That's if you add a server on your add server section multiplayer, then that's what pops up under what you name the server. So I'm going to say well, that's what overview was. The agent server, because yeah. Then you can save this, and that's how that works. The options, and that only works. When the server's not on, and then when you turn it on again, then it'll work with those options you set. Turning on the server again. And now we're going to try getting onto the server. You can see people who aren't using your internet connection have a different IP that they get on than yours. You can check your internal IP that you get on with by going to System Preferences, Network. Wi-Fi is connected to your internet and has the IP address. And then here's your IP here. 10.0.0.8, that's mine IP. Turn on Minecraft, and let's try and get onto my server. multiplayer, tutorial server, server address, 10.0.0.8. That's what I saw there. Done. You go down, there it is, it's working. Also, if you're running the server, if you're getting onto the server from the computer you're running on, I think it is, you can just type in localhost for the IP address, and then that'll work too. And here I am, playing on my server. This is the world that spawned for me, and I'm on my server, and everything's well and good. And like on regular servers, you can do /help to see what you can do. That's the commands you can do. And if you're not opt, it's gonna have a lot less commands. Here's some commands you can do. Like you can do TP, give, to give someone items, tell, private message, stop, it stops the server. I'm gonna change my game mode as an example. Game mode agent 96491. Now I'm in creative mode. And I'm flying and destroying things and stuff. So, yeah. That's me on my server. And, I'm gonna stop my server now. And one thing you probably noticed was that, you've probably been on a lot of servers where, probably like every popular server you've ever been on ever has a lot more commands like that, and the commands look different, and there's a lot of more helpful commands. And that's because just about every popular server runs on Bukkit. And then you may be wondering, how do I make a Bukkit server? But it's actually really simple. Bukkit.org with 2 Ks and an I. Download the latest recommended build for Bukkit. Craftbukkit, download. You've chosen to open this. Now it's downloading, and we have to wait for it to download. Ten seconds remaining. And we are done. Show in Finder, see it in Finder. It'll be under downloads. New Finder window, documents, tutorial server. Now drag this into here. And I'm gonna rename it to craftbukkit.jar because it's more simple. So now we go back to start.command. We have to edit it. Open with text edit, not terminal. And then you can edit what it says there. And this part at the end, Minecraft server.jar, means it's running a jar file. It's running from a jar file called Minecraft server.jar. We don't want to do that. We want to run from the craftbukkit.jar that we just downloaded. Alright, now it should work if we start the server again. Start.command, open, and here we go. It's preparing Bukkit. And you can see it's adding a lot more files to the tutorial server because Bukkit has a lot more files you can use. And, well, if you start the server, you'll still see the same command. It's not going to be any different. But the reason why it needs to be Bukkit is because Bukkit servers can use plugins. And I'll show you how to make plugins work. Let's try downloading a plugin now. What's a popular plugin? How about Essentials? Essentials admin and player commands. Download Essentials Core. There are a lot of other kinds of Essentials you can get. Here it is. There's a folder full of Essentials. Documents, back to my file. So, all plugin files should be, I think, well, most of them, I might be wrong, but If you see like .jar, that's the plugin file you need. Just select all these, all the jar files you want as plugins. Put them in the plugin section. Wait, what? Put them in the plugin section. And then if you start, oops, I X'd out both. Going back. If you start the server again, it'll install the plugins. And I might be wrong, but I think at least for some plugins, you need to stop the server with the stop command. And then start it again. And then the plugins will start working. And then, let's see how Minecraft works now that I got the Essentials plugin. Agent 9649 joined the game. And you have no new mail. And it's gonna it's gonna seem a lot more like you see on popular servers now. Like you do /help. That should look more familiar to you. With /back and /set home. My home's here. Yep. /back. You do /home now. And then /back to go back there. All the familiar commands I'm sure you know. Need help. /Antioch if you're an op. /nuke. All the fun stuff. There are so many plugins you can get. There's so many helpful plugins you can get on Bukkit, so that's what I'd mainly recommend you to use. So, thanks for watching my tutorial video. And for my next video, I'm going to do a tutorial on how to put your server online. Because even if you do all that, your server is not going to be online, and only people from your internet connection will be able to get on. So, I'm going to show you how to get your Mac OS X server online in my next video. And thanks for watching. That was Agent Games 35. If that video helped you, it would be great if you could comment or rate or subscribe or something. Because I'm a new channel and support would be nice. So, if you have any video requests for any kinds of video, please leave them in the comment section below. And I might read them, and no matter what kind of video it is, maybe I'll do it. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.